35 on your college algebra final exam review is an example of a one-to-one problem. In this multiple choice problem, you're given a set of ordered pairs, 4 sets in fact, of ordered pairs, and you're asked to determine which of those 4 sets is one-to-one. If you remember what one-to-one means that each x input always gives the same y output, but each y output always represents only a single x input. So what we're looking for is a relationship between the x and y values in these ordered pairs. What isn't one-to-one, for example, is that value 9, a y value in part A, is associated with an x input of -3, and then later associated with an x input of +3. That is not one-to-one. In the same way, you could have eliminated choice A because output 1 gives you 2 different x inputs. We can eliminate that multiple choice solution, and then we keep looking for the same kind of things in the other ones. Let's get down to part C. Choice C gives you an input of -3 and an output of -9, and later an input of 3 and an output of -9. This is a function. This is function behavior, but it's not one-to-one function behavior. Because if we think about that from the point of view of the y values, a -9 y value is associated with 2 different x inputs. And so that function is not one-to-one. Looking at choice D. Choice D has an x input of 1, giving 2 different y outputs. So choice D isn't even a function. And you can't be a one-to-one function if you're not even a function. So each x input always has to give the same y output. Choice D is eliminated. So by process of elimination, the answer to problem 35 is B. Problem 35 isn't really an example of the type of way we would ask one-to-oneness on the final exam. Problems 34 and 36 are better examples of a test-type question involving these concepts.